Before we begin, I want to mention that it's currently the 30th before I'm making this for New Year's. So, New Year's Eve is tomorrow as I'm recording this beforehand. Now, you're asking yourself, well, New Year's video, did you do gameplay or what did you do? Nope, I'm just going to talk to you. There's going to be sections to this video most likely, but I'm still thinking if I'm going to do like separating each section or whatnot into like different recordings. So, first thing I want to mention, Happy New Year's! Literally. That's the first thing I want you to know. So let's celebrate a moment where we begin a new year. And the reason I say that is because, oh boy, a lot of things can happen. No, literally, a lot of things. So, yeah, that would be end of section A. Now, necessarily, I don't want to make this recording really long, so I'll try to go as fast as I can. Hey, if you don't know me, I'm Yek. I'm a very small content creator, and I'm the person making content for you viewing this video. And me as a person, I've had my own little struggles, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. And I know what you're gonna say. Wait, okay, I can understand mentally and emotionally. Why do you say spiritually? Well, I'm actually someone who has a good amount of belief in spiritual. Doesn't mean I would do certain acts that involve spiritual, but I believe that being the human being or living in life, you are the soul living in a vessel. And as much as that may sound odd, I just basically mean we're pretty much conscious. So, a little bit about myself. I'm someone who created content, of course, for this channel. And I am also trying to change things up for this upcoming year because I've had my little issues beginning from around 2020 going all the way to 2025. And honestly, when 2025 happened, the beginning of 2025 I thought would go well and then for the rest of the year necessarily nothing bad happened, but I really thought that some things were probably bound to happen. It wasn't like bad, but all to say, or the most that I can go, is that things do happen. Now, I could talk about the past, but it's not something I want to talk about, and it's something that I want to leave behind because as of recently, I've been more clear headed or a little bit more in a better mood. And being in a better mood just means that I do not have to deal with me feeling too in like negative emotions, let's say it that way. The reason I say negative emotions is because usually I could be a pretty positive person, or usually I'm happy around people, but being by myself is something that eventually leads to insanity in a form or something, but doesn't really necessarily mean that I'm gonna do something bad. It's just more of like, hey, I don't enjoy being here by myself. Section C. Honestly, sometimes I believe that people, if they talk to me, it would be much easier to understand me. Well, not understand me, more like properly communicate with me because a lot of people tend to judge me from my exterior. In my past, I've also was not the brightest person ever. I was a little bit negative towards myself, and even people with trust issues or some people didn't like seeing that. So, the one thing they did, they basically pushed me away and do not want to even bother. Like, I I had one person hate my guts because I was being negative, not towards anybody, but towards myself during a certain moment. I was like really upset with myself and literally the first thing that happened was that someone judged my exterior, and from there I lost the chance of being friends with someone's friend that I knew. And it just surprises me that people judge your exterior and that's it. You no second chances, no nothing. You're just like, that's it, that's the end, like, cut, or you're fired, literally. Yeah, that's about it. uh Aside of just getting to know me, the other thing I want to mention is stories. I write stories that involve nonfiction or fiction. And no, I don't mean like stories I publish. They're more like little things I write about every like now and then. Some things inspired by real events. Now, in the past, I would usually write about these things because it would make me feel comfortable, or it makes me feel a bit more at a little bit more calm. It makes me It's like a it's a mechanism. I forgot the word for it. It's just a way for me to feel better. So I wrote things, and even sometimes that gets judged, and I I get criticized because of misunderstandings. So yeah, sometimes we can also just do things and be criticized without understanding what's going on, and I don't know. Sometimes it just surprises me. But the one thing I'm telling you, I in this channel, I used to make videos where I would write about these stories, which probably related to real life things, and some of them did not relate to real life things. But I still ended up making also gameplay videos or other things I just talk about. The reason I say that was because there used to be a playlist in this channel called Time Repeated Arc, which I took down all the videos because they not only were part of them fictional, but they were also inspired by real events because it was blended by the two. The story I work on now was called the Arc of Eternity, which is Bells of Time, the current playlist, and another one that's coming soon, Clouds of Silk. But good news is, since I've run out of ideas and I feel much better, I actually don't have to continue this stuff anymore. So you're gonna see me make new videos that are either short or pretty much gameplay videos or playing with friends and whatnot. So that's good news for you, by the way, because I'm just done. I'm done writing. I'm not gonna continue writing in negativity or something that even I end up publishing online, and it's not for people to be like, "Wow, this person's behavior is a little bit weird or awful." No, I'm just done writing in general. I'm done writing this stuff because I'm feeling better, and I'm not saying, "Hey, every time I'm negative, I'm gonna do this." I'm developing as I grow, so I have a lot of time to realize and learn my lessons and whatnot. So yeah, end of section C. Gratitude. Well, this is the end. This is really the end. I want to give my greatest gratitude to friends that have been here with me and friends who, well, got to experience the journey that I've been through, and I am grateful for the things that some of my friends have done. Some I may not talk to, and others I do talk to. And the thing is, I'm still grateful for a lot of the experiences that I get to witness and a lot of things that go on. I know that time has changed a lot, and we are about to begin a new time or continuation of a year that's going to be much more different compared to probably 2025 at this point. If anything, I just want to say I'm really grateful for the friends that I have currently, the people that I can communicate with, and for a lot of things that have happened as of 2025, and possibly also the past, because it's like a lesson. It's like a teacher. The past is just a lesson to learn and realize that things are changing and evolving as time goes by. The biggest gratitude I'm gonna give now, the end of this, is to my partner, because uh we had or we've been together for half a year, and I am grateful that I have them here to love and so on. I know that it might not sound the greatest on a recording. I know that, but yeah, I do. I also want to give gratitude to my partner for, because honestly, during the past, I thought they would also judge me because I am quite the interesting person. So I I don't know. I had my own, like, I had my own type of insecurities or doubts and stuff in the past, but I am grateful that they're also here with me. I love them very much. That's the end of everything. I thank you, and I hope we begin this new time where everything is now very, very different. So, thank you for watching. Have a good New Year's, and see you eventually when I start recording again.